Well, let's talk about the committee sitting on the EJURA unrest, and let's recap what has happened so far by way of yesterday's sitting. Conduct your investigations well and find my husband's killers. That's the call by wife of slain social media activist Ibrahim Mohammed, popularly known as Kaka, to the ministerial committee probing the recent violence in EJURA, leading to the death of some 2 people. Sahada Humu, who has been left with 5 children to cater for after her husband's death, appeared before the committee, which has been given 5 more days to complete its work. She's been recounting the events leading to her husband's death.
But at the time of his death, I was asleep in my bedroom.
How did she hear about it?
So
abin da na ji shine ina kwana sai aka tayar ni kwana wata sister daki mu ta tayar ni kwana.
But a neighbor woke me up from the sleep.
Well, let's take you live now to the Prempeh Assembly Hall for today's sitting.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
She has opted to deliver her evidence in Hausa language and she will swear by the Quran. So she can do the Quran in the Kashi.
Ni ne Salamatu Muhammad.
Ina rantsuwa da Allah kaman duk maganan da zan faɗi a nan.
Duka maganan da zan faɗi a nan.
Gaskiya kawai zan yi.
Gaskiya zan yi.
Ba zan yi karya ba.
Ban karya.
Shi Allah taimake ni.
Allah taimake mu.
SOK in Hausa.
Okay, please inform her that she will tell her story, but we'll guide her along the way to tell her story. And then afterwards, the panel members will also ask her some few questions.
Wai mun baki hanya ki fadi maganan da kike son ki fadi muna duka amma mun ta shiga ciki muna da yaban kadan inji sannan kuma an kare manyan nan kuma idan suna da wasu tambayoyi ne sun yi miki inji.
Please give your full name to the committee.
Kuma maimaita sunan ki muji.
Salamatu Muhammad.
Salamatu Muhammad is my name.
And where do you live?
In Akiki.
ina jura.
I live at EJURA.
And can she tell the committee whether she's related to any of the victims or deceased persons of this EJURA incident?
Wai hayaniyan da ya faru daga EJURA.
Na'am.
Akwai dangantaka tsakaninki da waɗanda suka ji ciwon nan ko kuwa waɗanda suka tawafan nan?
Gaskiya ne shi Muhammadu Awal Musbahu shi ne ɗana.
My Lord, Mohammed Awal Misbah is my son. Awal. Mohammed Awal Misbah. M-I-S-B-A-U. B-A-H-U.
M-I-Z.
M-I-S.
Right. And what has happened to him?
Me ya same shi?
Ta hankuri Awal, an kashe wanda ake ce ma kaka, to she aka je aka bisa kaka aka zo. Lokacin da aka komo wurin bison kaka, she samaruna su ma suka ce sun damu da kashin da aka yi ma kaka, she Awal.
My Lord, Mohammed Awal died after Kaka was buried. And when they returned from the cemetery, the young men were agitated as to the death of Kaka.
Okay. Let's continue.
Sure.
Lokacin da Awal suka fito wurin biso, shi Awal ya ce, ina jin yunwa ban karya ba. Ya ce, to Awal ga kudin abinci.
Lord, so when they came, my son told me that he was feeling hungry because he has not eaten since morning. And I gave him money to go and buy food.
Lokacin da na ba Awal kudin abinci, Awal ya wuce. Bai kai minti 10 ba. Shi aka kira aka ce, waga Awal an halbe shi da bindiga.
Lord, not quite long, I gave him money and he set off. In about 10 minutes, I was called that he has been shot.
Okay, let's continue.
Sure.
To, shi aka ce, wa an wuce da Awal hospital.
And I was told he has been taken to the hospital.
Lokacin da na kai hospital, zan shiga, shi aka ce, ba barin shiga. Lokacin Awal na cikin wani hali.
Lord, I rushed to the hospital, and when I got there, they restrained me from seeing him. At that time, his situation was in a dangerous situation.
Gaskiya ne.
Now,
Lokacin da Awal ya farfado, shi aka kira ni, aka ce in zo ga Awal.
Lord, so he regained his consciousness and they called me to see him.
Please go on.
Gaskiya na shiga na ga Awal. Awal ya ji ciwo kafan shi, an daure kafan Awal.
Lord, I entered and saw that he was injured on his leg. The leg had been tied.
Go on, please.
Shi na ce Awal ya aka yi, kai da na ba ku da abinci an ka yi. Ya ce, na je ina sayan abinci kenan. She na ga ana gudu, sojoji sun zo.
And I asked him that I just gave you money to go and buy food, so what happened? And he told me that he went to buy his food and he saw that some military men were coming and people were running away.
Shi Awal ya ce, gaba dai na ga na fadi.
Suddenly, I saw that I had fell down.
Zan bude ido na she na sinti kaina ina cikin hospital.
Lord, I regained my consciousness at the hospital. That was what the son told her.
An wayi gari, she dokita ya ce kafan ya fi karfin shi, mu tai da shi biyan kwanta.
Lord, the next day, the doctor told us that he has to refer my son to Biaya Nkwanta.
Aka bido mana ambulance, aka sa mu muka je biyan kwanta.
Lord, they procured an ambulance and we proceeded with my son to Biaya Nkwanta.
Lokacin da mun kai duyan kwanta kamar wurin karfe 4, she dokita ya anshe mu.
Lord, we got to Biaya Nkwanta around 4 p.m. and we met the doctor. The doctor admitted us.
She biyan kwanta ya ce to, mu ajiye 15 million. Ran Alhamis zai ma Awal operation.
Lord, he requested us to pay 1,500 Ghana cedis and he will perform surgical operation on my son on Thursday.
Ranar Alhamis aka shiga da Awal theater.
On Thursday, my son was taken to the theater.
An shiga da Awal theater, dokita ya taba Awal ya ce kafan ya fi karfin shi bai iyawa.
Lord, when the doctor observed my son's leg, he said that he couldn't continue with the said operation.
A wurin dokita ya kira mu ya ce ya fi karfin shi mu zo da shi ji.
Lord, he then proposed that we should bring him to Komfanochi Teaching Hospital.
An sallame mu ranar Alhamis marance kamin mu kai ji karfe 10.
Dare. So Lord, we set off on Thursday around 4 p.m. and got to Konfanoche around 10 p.m. on Thursday.
Da safe aka ba mu gado.
Early in the morning, my son was admitted and given a bed.
Lokacin da aka ba mu gado, likita ya duba Awal. Ya ce zai shiga da shi tiyata.
Well, the doctor attended to him and said that he was taking him to the theater.
Dokita ya zo ya ce, wa kafan Awal bai yi shi an yanka.
Well, the doctor proposed that he cannot do anything on the leg unless he will cut it off or he amputates the leg. No.
A lokacin na yi salati na ce inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Za a yanka kafan yaro na. An gunta ma yaro na kafa. Rayuwar yaro na ai guntu.
My Lord, I lamented on it, but yes, I lamented on it in Arabic language that we all came from God and we shall all go back to God.
Da yanzu hawa yau muna kwance wurin ana duban shi.
Lord, as we speak, my son is still on admission at Konfanoche Teaching Hospital, and he's been attended to by the doctor, and the leg amputated. Then she kafan an yanke.
An yanke kafan Awal.
Yes, my Lord, his leg has been amputated.
Okay.
My Lord, I'm done.
Okay. Please, can you tell us the age of your son?
Yankin ya samu shekaru nawa.
Shekara 16 Awal.
Lord, he's 16 years. 16.
What does he do? Was he in school?
When I came to school.
Awal yana koyon fita, yaki school, fita yake koyo.
Lord, he is a mechanic.
An mechanic.
Is he an apprentice or?
No.
Yes, my Lord, he's an apprentice mechanic.
Now, can she tell us?
He is an apprentice mechanic, my Lord.
Did she know the general situation of the town at that time before the son came to her for money to buy food in town?
Why lokacin da yaron ke zo ki ba shi kuɗi zai sai abinci. Shekin san yadda cikin garin nan yake.
Ban san da zama komi ba.
No, I didn't know of anything, the situation in the town.
So you want the committee, the information you want to give to the committee is that your son was not part of the demonstrators. Is that so?
Don shi abin da yake so mu fahimce ki ne kaman waɗanda shi suke cikin gari sama waɗanda shi suke cikin gari suke hayaniyan nan shi yanki nan ba shi kare ciki.
Ba shi ciki.
Yes, my Lord, he wasn't part of the demonstrators.
Okay, that'll be all for her. The panel will ask her some questions.
Good morning, madam.
Fine morning.
We sympathize the condition of your son. We sympathize with you in respect of your son's condition at this moment.
Wai yana musu ciwo su kuma game da jin ciwon yaron ki. Yanda halin da.
We will continue to pray for him to recover fully.
Shi muna addu'a samu lafiya.
Insha Allah.
Kuma tausaya miki.
Is there anything that you want the committee to know in respect of your son's condition? For us to put it in our recommendation to government.
Wai akwai wani abu da yake son ki gaya ma manya a cikin yadda za su yi wani shirye-shirye game da taimako cikin jin ciwon shi. Yi magana.
Gaskiya ne. Ina son Awal. Yanzu Awal kafan shi biyu, yanzu saura guda.
Yes, my lord. He was fit with his 2 legs, but now one of his legs has been amputated.
Abinda nake so, manya su tashi su taimaka ma Awal.
What I am pleading for from the authorities is that
yanda Awal hannun shi zai kai bakin shi.
to assist my son so that he can get daily bread for himself.
Hannun zuwa gaba rayuwar Awal ban san yadda zai kasance ba.
Well, from now onwards, I don't know what the life of my son will be.
Is that all?
Na kare.
Yes, my lord.
Thank you very much.
Ni ma ina musu godiya.
We thank you very much for reaching out to us this morning and to let us know the condition of your son. We will continue, like I said earlier on, to pray for him to recover fully, whatever it takes for the committee to make the adequate recommendations to the authorities. We will also do it. May Allah continue to be with you.
Amen, amen. Na gode.
Lord, I'm grateful. Thank you. Please.